Do you know the United States still has colonies? After winning the Spanish-American War in 1898, the US ended up with a lot of overseas territories through the Treaty of Paris, which forced Spain to hand over control of several of its colonies. And it marked a controversial colonial era for America. The Philippines became America's largest colony. Resistance to US rule broke out almost immediately in the Philippine-American War, which was brutal and deadly, especially for Filipino citizens. The US maintained control until 1946, when the Philippines gained independence following Japanese occupation and Allied liberation during World War II. Puerto Rico was also acquired in the 1898 conference, and remains part of the Commonwealth today. While there was no major war for independence, Puerto Ricans have long debated their political status between independence, statehood, or continued Commonwealth status. Economic hardship and political marginalisation have fueled this debate. Guam, taken in the same year, also remains an unincorporated state of the United States. Its people are US citizens, but can't vote in US presidential elections, which is weird. Guam was also occupied by Japan during World War II, and its people suffered greatly under that regime. Today, it still holds strategic importance for the US. Cuba was similarly under US military occupation until 1902, when it gained formal independence, but with strings attached. The US retained its right to intervene through the Platt Amendment, and maintained a strong presence, especially in places like Guantanamo Bay. Cuban politics remained heavily influenced by US interests until the 1959 revolution. The Panama Canal Zone was controlled by the US after helping Panama cede from Colombia in 1903. Though not a colony in the traditional sense, the zone was governed directly by the US, until it was handed back to Panama in 1979. This is following after decades of tension and national protest. The Trump administration is looking at getting it back. American Samoa and the US Virgin Islands are still US territories today. Residents are US nationals, but not citizens, like American Samoa's case, and have limited political representation. Both territories have faced ongoing economic and social changes, and often underfunded compared to US states. This part of US history reveals the tension between America's self-image as a champion of freedom and its actions as a colonial power, mirroring the imperialism that it often claims to oppose. Follow for more interesting facts about history.